So, Coach Mizer, you've been here for a few years. What made you pick Muskingum?
I originally was from the OAC conference. I wrestled at Heidelberg, and so I was coaching out in Iowa for 2 years. And the opportunity, A, to get back to the OAC, B, to get back to Ohio, I think was really intriguing. And they didn't have a full-time head coach before I got here, and so I think just having the opportunity to come in here, kind of turn around a program was enticing, and at the same time being an hour or so from where I grew up with ties, in the area, I think was a big thing. And like I said, they're going to pay you to coach wrestling. I don't know if there's a better job in the world than that.
All right, Coach, what are your expectations for the team this year?
I think this year, I don't expect us to take a step down. I know we had four seniors that graduated, some good kids. They all had over 50 wins, a couple of them. One had 80, one had 98. And so I know people are expecting us to not be as good this year, but I expect the upperclassmen to really rein in the freshmen this year. We have a good group of kids returning. I think they've been working hard in the offseason. They've been doing what they're expected to do. And I think that we have some leaders on the team. And so the big question is going to be obviously the freshmen. And so I think we have some good kids coming in this year. I think we're going to surprise some people with the way that they wrestle. But again, I think it's going to come back to the upperclassmen. We have Cody and Kashuba, Sammy. I mean, we have seniors that I expect to take charge of this program. And so hopefully the freshmen can buy into what they're selling. And like I said, I think it'll be a good year.
So you spoke about some of the upperclassmen and expectations for them. What are your expectations for the freshmen this year?
I think the biggest thing for freshmen coming in is they're used to being the big man, on campus. That they were studs last year, and now they're coming into a new program, and they're not exactly going to have the success that they're probably hoping for. And so I think them being able to grind through every day at practice, I think that's a big thing. It's a big thing that wrestlers use, is embrace the grind. And so I think that's kind of one of the issues is you kind of got to keep them on the straight and narrow with pushing every single day. There's going to be days that you give up a takedown or you get put to your back. And so just having them just kind of grind through those hard days, maybe not being the best kid in the room like they're used to, I think that's going to be a difficult thing. But so far, with my conversations with them, they've been working hard. They're doing the right things on the mats, in the classroom. And so, I mean, that's what we're looking for. But I think that it'll be a good year. They're working hard, and I think we have the right guys to make.
So why should someone looking at Muskingum pick Muskingum?
So, like I said, we've had not the success that we would have liked so far, but we're slowly getting there. And so we had our first national qualifier in 11 years last year, and so we hope that's going to be a trend that continues this year, hopefully turning out some All-Americans here in the future. The most important thing that I tell every kid is that we're striving for the degree, and so that's what we can promise you here, is that we're going to be on you academically and athletically. And so we're going to be here taking care of you during practice, and the same thing for the classroom. It's not just like we care about 3:30 to 5:30. We're going to be there checking up on you, making sure you're going to class, being successful there, because that's ultimately the most important thing. And so college is a very big investment for most people, and we want you to get your money's worth. And so we're definitely going to be on you to make sure you're the best wrestler you can be, but also that you're getting that degree that you want, so that you can set yourself up for the next 40 years here in the next 4 years at Muskingum.
So what advice would you give someone looking at schools even if they don't pick Muskingum?
The biggest thing that I tell to every recruit that we bring to campus is go to class. I can't stress that enough to everyone. The biggest reason that I see people not be successful in college is because they're not going to class. They have a little bit more free time now. You don't have mom, dad, grandma, grandpa dragging you out, get the bus or get to school. And so I think that's the most important thing. If you go to class, you pay attention, you're going to be successful. And so the most important thing, like I said, is just making sure that you're just there. You can't win a national title if you skip practice. You can't, win a conference title if you miss weight. It's the same thing in the classroom. If you don't go to class, you're not going to have the success that you want. And so people are going to be asking you, what are you majoring in and what are you doing? And if you don't have anything to say because you're missing class, that's going to be a problem. So, like I said, if you don't go to class, you're not going to be successful. And so I preach that to everyone. Go to class. You'll find that it's relatively easy to take notes, pay attention, to pass the tests, and then, like I said, college is pretty easy after that.